In the first 100 days of the new administration, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, and Immigration has made great strides in advancing Belize's foreign policy and citizenship and immigration services in support of our national interests. Led by Foreign Minister Eamon Courtney, the Foreign Ministry has conducted high-level meetings with the Foreign Ministers of CARICOM and SICA. Bilateral meetings have been held with the ambassadors from Cuba, the EU, Guatemala, India, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Taiwan, the UK, the US, as well as the OAS, the UN Resident Coordinator, and the UNICEF representative. New ambassadorial and diplomatic appointments were announced to Mexico, the US and the OAS, Taiwan, the UK, Belgium and the EU, Cuba, Guatemala, El Salvador, and the United Nations headquarters. The Ministry continues to stridently support the Ministry of Health and Wellness's efforts to acquire COVID-19 vaccines and other initiatives through engagements with bilateral partners. With the government's strong commitment to climate action and sustainable development, the Ministry facilitated Belize's accession to the International Solar Alliance, an initiative by India and France to drive solar energy innovations in Belize. In the aftermath of Hurricanes Eta and Iota, the Ministry convened the Foreign Assistance Committee to coordinate support from donors to assist families affected by the floods in the form of food and household supplies, and PPEs were sourced for aid workers. The Office of the Agent to the International Court of Justice, in collaboration with its international lawyers, is preparing Belize's counter-memorial, which will strongly assert Belize's claim to all its territory, islands, and seas in accordance with international law. In the area of foreign trade, the Ministry has been equally active. The Ministry worked to reach an out-of-court settlement with St. Kitts and Nevis to end a dispute over trade in brown sugar. To secure Belize's access to the UK market following Brexit, Belize has now begun to provisionally apply the UK CARIFORUM Economic Partnership Agreement since January 2021. With the objective of deepening Belize's market opportunities for agricultural exports, 3 CARICOM bilateral trade agreements with Colombia, Venezuela, and the Dominican Republic were ratified. The Ministry has further partnered with stakeholders to reduce the time and costs associated with the clearance of goods at border points. In the area of immigration, the Ministry has launched an improved website for the Department of Immigration as a one-stop shop for Belize's immigration services. The wet stamps on the passports of permanent and temporary residents have been upgraded to identification cards. The Ministry is further developing a new and modernized passport system, which would also include e-passports. Regarding border management, the Ministry has collaborated with the IOM in installing the implemented Advanced Passenger Information System at the Philip Golson International Airport. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic and in support of the reopening of the Corozal Free Zone, security at the northern border has been effectively reinforced. Much has been accomplished in 100 days, but there is far more work to do. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, and Immigration is committed to advancing the development interests of Belize.